won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that.
Remember when you were a kid, you used to hype a game up to your friends? You can ride dragons, you can split open the world, you can run on walls. Now, it's like, dude, have you heard? You need bales of hay, cook and trim your ponytail. By some dark world sorcery, game developers have made us buy full price games, basically do chores and like it. You start off Kingdom Come Deliverance expecting a brutally realistic medieval experience, fighting knights, riding horses and all that. But as is often the case, your expectations aren't even on the same plane as reality. I got my kicked by an old village drunk who looked like a reptile on its deathbed in the first 15 minutes. If that isn't enough, I get this message next. So after mommy patched me up, I went back and started slinging onto a wall, literally, failing to pick locks and all around just being a medieval dork. This game is as close to being an NPC simulator as anything we've got. Henry's like those peasants in other games that you bully, but now everyone's picking on you and you really can't do shit. You're like an armless man in a boxing match. And most cutscenes, forget about being the center of attention. You aren't even in the background. This guy's stupid stash gets more screen time than you. Game's difficulty is dependent on the player's skill, not Henry's, but yours. As you progress through, you become better, you get good, and your gets kicked only every other fight. Red Dead Redemption 2 is pretty much the same. The world is unforgiving, snakes at every corner, you're just one sneeze away from death at any point. The only difference is, instead of playing a dork, you play as Arthur Morgan, a badass cowboy with a heart of gold. Unless your name starts with T and ends with P, you are no match for Arthur Morgan. But in the world of Red Dead Redemption 2, even a savage got to milk cows, feed chicken and shepherd sheep. The brutal realism isn't always great, especially when you're looting your 100th cabinet for the day with the same animation that goes longer than Dut's sermon. But I have to say, Rockstar found the balance between being movie level cinematic and Kingdom Come Deliverance level realistic.
From cold Bordeaux, she had blonde hair and blue eyes too.
Let me ride on the ring-dang-doo, and the ring-dang-doo. Now what is that? It's soft and round like a pussy cat. Got a hole in the middle and it's split in two. A 95 fella, the ring-dang-doo.
Other than gunplay, which is comically easy, every part of RDR is realistic. Horseback riding, fishing, hunting to a certain degree. But when it comes to combat, all the realism in the world goes out the window. You don't even need to take cover against 10 guys if you're any good. I don't know if this is a result of Rockstar trying to make combat as cool as possible, but even base gunplay mechanics are easy as Combine that with Deadeye and shooting guns is about as hard as jumping over a 2-foot fence. On the other hand, everything in Kingdom Come is a pain in the whether intentional or not. Horseback riding, for example, is just a tier 1 pain. Forget about control, you just sit on a horse and hope and pray it takes you in the right direction. Henry himself is no perfect angel. You could steer cars from the 1950s better than him. Smacking into walls, people, horses, dogs is commonplace. In a game that's set in medieval Europe, there's literally nothing to bump into, yet Henry finds a way. The game also has a few basic survival elements, the Middle Ages and famine go better together than a horse and carriage. So every few hours, Henry, like the spoiled fat toddler that he is, will cry out for food. The fool will start getting dizzy if you don't feed him. Say whatever you want about him, but man's got Gen Z in his heart. You also get treated well if you're clean. Having blood all over you wasn't a popular look in Bohemia apparently. The game is a true RPG through and through. Every little factor matters, and when you take the time and learn everything, it really enriches your experience with the game. Red Dead Redemption 2 definitely has more fluid, smooth gameplay mechanics, while Kingdom Come can be a total cluster sometimes. But the thing is, the game is so fucking ambitious, you just cannot help but love it. If I just have to rate gameplay, Kingdom Come is better. This level of immersion that you only get when the game is a total and complete Red Dead might have lost this one, but the world is just Wow. Click the video on screen to see if it has the best game world in gaming, period. If you like this one, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.